largest issue in the galaxy. Every issue in the galaxy, from being lazy to going crazy. I am your host, Riley Brooks, the big guy.
You're also
Joined,
the
of course. I'm also what? Tell me your joke,
you're
Andrew.
see if you're wow, I'm fucking horrible at speaking English, but you're the lazy one. I'm the crazy one. Continue on.
Okay, anyway, Andrew, the big guy, or I'm the big guy. I'm joined. I'm joined.
Andrew, the big guy.
I'm joined by my co-host Andrew, the little guy,
Hi, my name's Andrew. I
and I'm an
occasionally do.
alcoholic.
Hi, my name's Andrew. I'm 14 and I don't know how to read. None of those statements were true.
He's a save face there.
Hmm.
But anyway,
Definitely.
welcome back, everybody. Well, it's technically only been a week for you guys, but before that, it had been a long time.
Yeah,
But
the slight gap that was between episode 33 and 34 just did not exist.
so the thing about that was I'm a lazy fuck.
That's why I called
Because
you
you
lazy.
see, yeah, we recorded that episode on October 5th,
Hmm.
and I didn't finish editing it until fucking December. So, and it wasn't even that long of an episode. It was a 1 hour episode of the show.
It was like exactly 1 hour.
Standard fare, literally, yeah, like 1 hour and 30 seconds.
Hmm. Which just goes to show how good we are at just barely getting enough time.
Yep, that's us. We can't even fucking barely hit the time most of the time.
Hmm. But we're not good at this. Been doing this for like 2 years.
Not 2 years. We've been doing it for over one at this point.
Yeah, it's close enough to two to me. Because this was around the time last year where I took a 3 month break.
Yeah, and I just kind of had to. The show had to go on without
You
you.
kind of improvised.
Yeah. Well, there was a couple weeks where it was gone entirely because I had Grant on, and then I had Jason on, but then that episode didn't come out because some shit happens.
Shit, man, I wish I knew what happened.
Some shit happened, and Jason decided to never ever do a podcast ever again.
Jeez.
So there was that, and he's editing this too. So yeah. By the way, we've got a new audio engineer, folks. Jason will be taking on the editing responsibilities for Largest Issue in the Galaxy from here on out,
Ah, yes, Mr. Gel-Boy.
because I am giving money to him for him to do so. I am providing him with monetary compensation
Mm-hmm.
in exchange for editing this podcast so that I don't have to. Not because I don't want to, because I'd rather it be my own work, but I know that I can't motivate myself to edit this quick enough.
Yeah, you can barely do that.
I mean, yeah, the last episode took me months, so
I say that like I haven't been working on one song for the last like year and a half.
I'd be legitimately surprised if you came out with a song that was actually something.
Alright. Challenge accepted.
You're too busy dealing with mental hospital girlfriends, which, by the way, a little bit of little bit, a little bit of banter before the show. My buddy, my good friend Andrew, he sent me a message a
Hmm.
while back. Let me pull up our DMs. Don't start deleting them like a fucking scumbag.
I'm not gonna delete them.
Like,
I just want everyone to make sure that's listening to this. Don't tell her I do this stuff. Because she will, and by she, I mean her friends will be on my ass about making fun of her. And by me, I
so,
mean
well, you're not
Riley.
gonna make fun of her. I'm just gonna make fun of her.
Hmm.
Okay, so you texted me out of the blue, entirely out of the blue, a little bit over a week ago, saying, "My ex-girlfriend cheated on me and left me for someone she met in the mental hospital who's like 12. She's like 14 to 15. So
Hmm.
let's review, okay?
Hmm. Let's review this.
Let's review. Okay, so your girlfriend cheated on you, right?
Hmm.
For someone she met who's like 12, but the important part of that sentence is in the mental hospital now. Andrew, what
Yeah.
was your girlfriend doing in a mental hospital?
That's a good question. She didn't really tell me why she was there. She's like, I'm losing my phone for like a week. I'll message you when I get it back. She's like, I'll be gone for 3 to 4 days. She was gone for a week, and then
Wait a
she
minute, she
messaged.
just told she didn't even tell you about this shit? You had to find out?
No, I
She was
knew.
like, I'm getting my phone taken away. Fucking
Yeah,
see you later.
she said, I'm not gonna have my phone. My dad's gonna have it, and I'm gonna be going to a hospital. And I thought this was because of her leg, because she broke her foot, because she
Uh-huh.
needed to get surgery.
Yeah,
But that wasn't the reason.
that was not the case.
I thought that maybe she just didn't do her schoolwork again because I had to do it for her. Because guess what?
Huh.
She has a war. She's so lazy. It makes Riley look like he's good at doing stuff
Hey,
consistently.
hey, out of line. Out of line. But yeah, yeah. My opinion, you dodged a bullet there, and that's what I told you before.
Hmm.
I don't think you need to be running around with chicks that are finding themselves in mental hospitals.
I also found out she was dating someone that's in 7th grade when one of my exes told me. And at first I thought she was lying, but then I found out she wasn't lying.
Uh-huh.
And that scared me. Because that really made me think, oh, this girl is dumb as bricks. Anywho,
Yeah. So
hopefully her friends don't get mad at me. Oh, they'll probably get mad at me again.
we'll see. I hope they do, because that'd be pretty funny. I invite any of this girl's friends to come on this podcast and yell at Andrew. I invite it. Just
No,
if
I'm
you've got a
fine.
Discord, my tag is Riely #4517. Shoot me a DM. I'm on Riely tweets on Twitter. If you're one of Andrew's ex-girlfriend's friends and you want to get angry at him on a podcast, please, please let me know. We'll get it set up.
Yeah, maybe.
No, well, nah, no, maybe about it. It's gonna happen, but
There was that one time pretty recently where my ex added me on Discord to talk to me. I thought that
well,
was funny.
get her on the show.
No, I'm pretty
Invite her
sure.
to the.
I'm pretty sure her boyfriend doesn't want her talking to me.
Oh, she has a boyfriend. Okay. So is this the same? Is this the mental hospital chick or a different
No,
chick?
this isn't the mental hospital chick.
Is it the girl whose name I had to bleep out of a show a bunch of times
No,
because
it's
you
not
talked
that
about her
one.
bullshit?
It's not that
Uh,
one.
and it's not Alex, I
And
presume,
it's
because you
not
already have her
Alex.
added.
Hmm.
So it's one of Andrew's 80 other mystery
What do
girls.
you mean? I've only dated like 5 girls that I
That's
count.
that's that's a bold face lie. That's an entire lie.
I
That's a
only.
fucking that's untrue.
Okay, so the real number's probably closer to 13, but I'm only counting 5.
No, no, no. The real number is probably closer to 25.
No, I say 13 is that's probably where I'm gonna be at. 13, maybe 14.
I don't believe you. But anyway, issues. Who won last week? Let's find out.
Did anyone win last week? I don't think anyone
Yes, we
was.
did. We did get a vote.
We got a vote. We were
We did
gone
get
for
one
like two and
vote.
a half months. I'm
The
surprised we
issue.
didn't get a vote. I don't even remember
The
what the issues were.
I I have a sneaking. I think I know who voted. I think it was Heartsy. Because
Oh yeah,
Hearts, I know Heartsy started liking shit about largest issues. So I think famous YouTuber Heartsy Protsy listens to the show, and he's the one who
who is
voted.
that?
He's not actually that famous. I'm joking. He's just
I wasn't taking it
he's
as
a
someone
small
famous.
time like game reviewer on YouTube. I highly recommend his channel, Heartsy Protsy. He's a good guy. He's
How small is small?
I'm pretty sure below 100 subscribers. Let's check Heartsy's channel.
Oh my god.
The one Heartsy Protsy, Heartsy Protsy, who is famous for being on the Monkey and Big Show once.
The Monkey and Big Show.
Heartsy Protsy he has 187 subscribers, and he now has 188 because I was not subscribed to him apparently. But anyway, I don't. That's just my wild guess. It could have very much not been Heartsy, and it could have been somewhere else. But anyway, the issues were shitty work ethic,
Oh no, that
hostility,
was that was probably mine.
being or no, it was shitty work ethic, hostility,
Mm-hmm.
modern sports games, and being tired. Now, I'm fairly sure that my issues were shitty work ethic and modern sports games, and yours
Mm-hmm.
were hostility and being tired.
Yeah,
And
I
the
know.
winner,
It better be hostility because I thought that was a very good issue.
the winner with just one vote, the winner is shitty work ethic. I
Damn, I thought it
actually
would have
fucking
been.
won for once.
You won the last couple.
No,
That's
I
really
didn't.
offending
Who
me.
won what? Nobody won shit. What do you mean?
Actually, wait, no, Odin won the second to last one.
Yeah, Odin won, and then obviously you won because you were or nobody won your episode. Now
Nobody
here we
won.
are because nobody
Nobody
voted for your
wins.
episode because I assume nobody listened to it.
Why would anyone want to listen to a podcast where it's just me talking for an hour?
It's
Why
a
did I
good
do
question.
that? Why did I sit there to it for an hour?
I don't know why you did that, Andrew.
Because I wanted to have an episode come out that week.
Well, that only perpetrated the lifespan of the show by like a week
Yep.
before it disappeared forever.
Mm-hmm.
Until now, baby.
Said it must be OS because that ain't your face, baby.
We're making a return.
Which Lord only knows how long this return's gonna be.
Well, now that it's not my responsibility to edit the show anymore, I assume it'll be a lot more consistent.
And then I just go away from the internet for a good
Oh
solid
well,
couple
well
months.
when you go away, I usually just have guests on the show.
You
That's
usually just have guests because you can find guests. I just kind of have to sit here and wait.
well, yeah, because I guess now that Jason is editing the show, even if I don't show up for a week, you could make an episode theoretically.
Keep your eyes out for the Andrew and someone else does largest issue. I'm sure I could
I, d-
find
I feel
someone.
like I feel like I'd want to see an episode between you and Ian, but at the same time, I feel like
I
that
think
would
that'd be great.
result in F slurs and N
I
words.
think that would be great.
Well, I don't even know
Ian,
what Ian is
let's do
having.
that.
I don't know where Ian is. Ian, well, I know I talked to him. I had one exchange with him because for a while he had me pretty worried that he just texted me to let me know that he was alive, and that was our last interaction.
What was that?
That was our last. That's the last I've heard of good old good old Ian.
Ian, whatever the last name is.
Ian, he said his last name publicly, but I don't know
I
how.
know he
I think he's
has.
tried to erase that from history, so I'm not
I
gonna
know
say
I've
it.
heard it.
It was. I think he's like trying to like cover his track. I'm not trying to dox Ian in any way, but I'm just talking about one funny occurrence where he sent me a picture of him in a dress and he blacked out his face. And I was like, Ian, I've seen your face several times. Why did you black it out? And he was like, oh, okay. And then he sent me the normal picture. But we got some issues tonight. I guess. Or no. It's your turn to go first. I forgot about 34. For a minute, I thought 33 was the last one, and I was like, since you did every issue last week, I guess I'll go first.
Did you
But
not? No, wait, no, you did start last week. I don't
of course,
know.
I started last week because you did all the
I
fucking
did 4 issues.
shit.
Yes, I 4 issues yesterday. We did. I did that like a couple months ago. Well, I think now that we're all settled in, had our laughs about mental hospitals, I think it would only be right to start with the issue. My Spanish class. So I think that class.
Andrew's Spanish class got it.
Yep. Well, it's not just mine. I'm
Just Spanish class.
just Spanish. Now, I want you to think right now, okay, how could Spanish be that bad? Well, I don't have a teacher.
Oh, I forgot that whole thing where you can't have a teacher anymore.
No, 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 no. When I say I don't have a teacher, I don't mean I have a teacher online that I can just message and talk to and sit in a conference call with. I mean I don't have a teacher, period.
That's that's quite unfortunate, Andrew.
hmm So that means we were left out to dry on ingenuity. And first off, fuck ingenuity. I will explain why in a minute. But the
The
fact that they didn't give us a teacher, and they still don't have a teacher, and we're not gonna have a teacher for the rest of the year, while I'm doing Spanish, and I'm doing Spanish 3 after I skipped a year, like your normal genius. It's
because
not been
Andrew's a smart
fun.
boy.
Yep, I just skipped Spanish for a year. Did 1 and 2, waited a year, did 3. I hated it. But I started it and I'm like, oh, okay, I remember this word, I remember this word, I remember this word. I don't remember this entire sentence. I have to
Yeah.
speak an entire paragraph in Spanish. Oh
Uh-oh.
no.
Oh
Oh no.
no. Oh God.
Yeah. So okay, so now it's time to talk about my Ingenuity platform. So I got onto Ingenuity, couldn't figure out my login because it wasn't the regular login that I have. Had to find out that I got emailed the login to my Ingenuity account.
That's it's a little counterintuitive, don't you think? I,
Yeah, you see the problem?
I do indeed see the problem.
Okay, so I finally get the email, or I get my username and I get my password. Some real
Yeah.
basic. I log onto the platform, and it was October 12th when I opened it and seen that I had. I know it was October 5th, and I had 56 overdue assignments,
Uh-oh.
and I consistently had over 50 overdue assignments for the longest time.
So this
Now,
issue is specifically your class.
yes, this is specifically my class, but
Okay,
also
then
the other.
why did you say no, it's not just mine,
Okay,
it's just
because I
Spanish.
know, because I know in the middle school they have the same problem. They have to do it through Ingenuity, and they all have the same problem in my district because all the Spanish teachers either got fired or
So is your
retired.
issue just ingenuity?
I mean, it could be Ingenuity, but the fact that they gave us the course option without a teacher kind of bothers me.
Okay.
I don't
I,
know.
I don't know. I mean, if your issue's Spanish in general, that sounds more like the language. Your issue should
Yeah, I
probably be
know that's
Spanish
what I don't.
class.
La clase de español.
Yes! That's a good, clever name for the issue. La clase de español. Let's do it.
Okay,
Change it. Change it on the list.
yeah, I'm changing it. That's 4 words though.
4 words is the maximum. That you hit the max.
I
Four
thought it was
words or
3.
less. No, we've definitely done four.
Oh, I don't think I spelled español
I
right.
could be wrong, but I could have sworn we'd done four.
Okay, but anywho, so I finally got done all my assignments, and now I'm getting 10 assignments a day.
Oh,
10. I have a test every like week.
it's a large amount.
Now guess who's, you know, failed a good amount of his tests?
Andrew?
No, actually. My most
What?
recent test I got an A minus. Now you may be
Okay.
thinking,
Well, then what was the point? Just to flex?
no,
What was the point
no,
of
no,
guess
no,
who
no, no, no,
failed
no.
all his tests?
No, at first I was failing all my tests, but then I came across this revolutionary website. This website goes under the name brainly.com, and that's
Okay.
how I got all my test answers
Oh, you
every time.
cheated.
Mm-hmm. on
Maybe
every
you shouldn't
test.
admit that on this public internet podcast that anyone could access at any time.
Just a reminder, everyone, this is a gim, or wait, no, this is a persona on the internet. I did
This is a
not actually.
satire. This is a
This is
joke. Andrew
satire.
doesn't.
This is a
Andrew would
joke. I
never cheat on his
actually,
Spanish. This is
hmm
something he
I
made
would
up for
never.
a bit.
I just made it up for a bit. I would never actually cheat on a test.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Now let's just say I did, and I used Brainly.
Now let's say hypothetically, I used
I used Brainly, and
Brainly.com.
you can only get 2 answers a day from Brainly unless you want to watch ads. Figured out I didn't figure out. I mean, one of my friends figured out that you can use Google Incognito, close the tab, and reopen the tab to get an infinite amount of questions answered.
That's that's amazing that that's the case.
It is definitely not how I got an A minus on
I
my
wish I
test,
knew. I
though.
wish I knew that back when I didn't cheat in virtual school.
Mhm. Yeah. Now let's just say hypothetically, again, this is going off of the topic of Spanish and more into just school online. But let's just say hypothetically, my friends were not very good at what they knew.
Okay.
So hypothetically, my 4.0 GPA ass decides to just do multiple people's exams for multiple different classes. Like history, math, Spanish, English,
Yeah.
science.
Andrew, out of curiosity, did you hear me
hmm
say uh-huh?
Yeah, I heard you say uh-huh, I
Okay,
think.
good, because my circle didn't light up, and I was thinking that I was cutting out somehow.
Oh,
But
you
anyway,
want to hear another funny story that happened in my online school?
sure, go ahead.
So, one of my friends plays a lot of Super Smash Brothers. He also sucks at the game. I dumpster him every time. He is
Yes,
garbage.
I see.
So, he thought it would be the best idea to challenge one of the teachers to play Smash Bros.
Interesting.
If the student won, everyone would get 10 points extra credit for their final exam.
Wait, the teacher accepted this?
Nah, yes, the teacher did
Oh my
accept this.
god, really? What a
Yeah.
fucking G.
His teacher's been teaching for 2 years, and he was like 4 years old when 9/11 happened.
Oh, so he's only like in his 20s?
Yeah, he's in his early 20s.
Okay, that
He has a
makes
gamer
sense.
wife. He lived in his mom's basement
He's a
last
hot
year.
gamer waifu.
He lived in his mom's basement last year. I thought that's pretty funny. No,
I
my
mean,
friend.
you've hit peak in life once you have a hot gamer wife.
Yeah. So he played me,
Have you
or
seen his wife? Is she hot? Is she a
I've
hot
not
gamer
seen
wife?
his I have not seen his wife,
Okay.
sadly. I also don't have him anymore as a teacher.
Ah,
But I drew him this really bad picture, and he gave me an A on my final exam and one of my
that's
tests for it.
that's pretty good.
It was a very bad drawing.
Wait, I gotta imagine that. Did he get fired?
No, we were supposed to draw a
Oh, okay.
picture.
I thought you
It
just like
was
drew
about
him
the
like some
environment.
art to like be
I
nice
drew
that
him a
he was like.
circle.
And then I thought you like drew him like some art just to like be a nice guy because you liked him. And then he was like, "Oh, this is so nice. I'm gonna give you an A on your final exam."
No, sadly, no. Pretty sure Miss Mental Hospital chick though. She's in that class, and I don't think she did her final exam.
We should ask her live on the show. Bring her on.
She
She
has me blocked on everything.
doesn't have me blocked. Give me her credentials. Give me her
Or
at.
okay, we'll do that later. You just message her phone. Hey, did you do your final exam for your environmental science
No, I'll just
class?
immediately message her. Hey, you want to? Hey, I have a podcast with your ex-boyfriend Andrew. You want to come yell at him and be a bitch to him for an hour?
No, she'll just be like, nah, I'll have one of my friends do it.
And I'm fine with that too.
I'm not
It'd be
fine with
just
that
as
because it's
funny.
probably gonna be Sophia. Nope, fuck, I said her name.
But you could say her first name. You didn't give any. It's different. The only reason we censored that person before his name was because you talked about a bunch of sensitive information about
Who the
her.
did I even? Oh
Um,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
bitch tits.
Pitch tits, yeah.
Hope she never listens to this.
I think, doesn't she actively listen to this show?
Probably not. I think she can give a fuck about what I'm doing right now.
Or at least she did back in the day, I think, back when you were dating.
I don't know. That was like a year ago.
Yeah, back when we had just started.
In fact, that was a year ago. That is a long time.
You have anything else about Spanish class?
My friend is 200 assignments behind.
Oh shit, well, RIP in peace.
R.I.P. in peace.
That it?
hmm Yeah, that's it.
Alright. My largest issue in the galaxy for tonight, first of Sec 2, is election grandstanding.
Okay, what does election grandstanding mean?
Okay, so to explain what that means. So you know how pretty recently we had this thing called the election, yes?
I'm glad it's
Where
over.
we decided if Mr. Trump was going to be our president for 4 more years, or if he would be replaced by Sir Biden.
Sleepy Joe.
Good old creepy touchy Uncle Joe.
Biden, grab ass.
Hashtag settle for Biden. But anyway, so the election happened, right? There was a lot of mail-in ballots because of the ookie spooky virus,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously Trump lost, and Biden is going to become our new president.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know if you've been paying attention to the internet lately, Andrew,
The
but
carrot man.
there seems to be some people who are convinced that there is fraud involved in this election.
Mm.
And I think, even though I am on the left and I supported Biden, I
Mm-hmm.
think that claim is true.
Yeah,
There
so do I.
is a lot of evidence to suggest that there was fraud involved in this election,
At least
despite
some.
at least some. That's here's my position is that there was fraud, but even if it was 100% non-fraudulent, Biden would have still won. It
Mm-hmm.
just would have been really close rather than
Closer than it
the
already was.
landslide. It wasn't that close at all. Trump
I
got
don't know.
fucked, didn't he?
No, it was like we were
Trump got
waiting
ass
for
raped.
the
He had
longest
like
time.
it took a long time to count the votes because they were mail in, but in
It was
terms of the
like it
actual
was like 242
electoral,
to 250.
was it at the end?
Yeah, it was really close at the
Because
end.
I know there's a huge separation for a long time,
There
like
was
when
at
they
the
first started
beginning.
counting them.
When they
Yeah,
started, Biden was up by like 130, but it came close to by like 40 points.
but yeah, I think there was some fraud, and like as much as I wanted Biden to win, if Trump was supposed to win, then he deserves it.
Hmm.
Do you disagree with that statement? That if the American people chose Trump, that Trump
I mean,
should
if
be in office?
yeah. I mean, if we chose to have him, then yeah, we chose to have him. That's another 4 years. Whatever.
Yeah, I've always been a lot of the people that are far left. They don't like me very much when I tell them my opinions because even though I am very much on the left, I very much support the blue. I am also one for fairness, and I also
Mm-hmm.
respect whoever is running the country currently. I respect my president even if I don't agree with my president.
Even if
So
he tweets at 3 in the morning.
I've always had a respect for Donald Trump because he is our president. I would make fun of him from time to time because that's the cool thing to do. But I still, respected his authority. Like I'm not gonna walk up to Trump and be like, "Fuck you." If I saw Trump in real life, I would fucking shake his hand and be like, "Thank you for literally running our country, even if I don't agree with the way you're doing it."
Running.
Quote unquote running. But
Well, now we can go back to doing
so the
stuff in
grandstanding
WWE.
part comes in where
Mm-hmm.
somebody's like, "Hey, this and this evidence suggests that there was some sort of fraud in the voting. I think that there should be a
Mm-hmm.
recount."
Mm-hmm.
And the grandstanders will come in and be like, the election process is perfect, and the studies show that voter fraud isn't a problem ever, and you should shut the fuck up.
Isn't a problem. Yeah, because people can just send mail in ballots for dead people.
Yeah, exactly. That's ridiculous. The fact that people are denying that that happened, even though there
Hmm.
is 100% concrete evidence that that happened.
Hmm. I mean, hey, it could happen for both sides. It could happen for red and blue. It just, I don't know. I think more people just did it for blue.
It's like I just think that, people. I hate grandstanding in general. I've brought in grandstanding about COVID before, and this is the same kind of deal where, if someone's like, hey, I think that Donald Trump was robbed and I think we should have a recount because there's obvious fraud, even if you disagree with that, I don't think that gives you the right to be like, hey, fuck you, buddy, hoes mad. you know?
I'm pretty sure in a few states they did a recount for the thing, and there were more votes for Biden than they thought there were.
Yeah, which, okay, that's fair. Apparently it went the other way,
It
It's
went the other
like.
way, and Trump fans are just like, no, they don't count.
Yeah, that at that point you're just an idiot. But I just think the baseline of being like, hey, I think there was some fucking voter fraud. We should recount this shit. People shouldn't be,
Hmm.
like fucked with because of that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. I mean, could you imagine finished counting all those ballots just to have to recount them?
Yeah, it'd be a heck of a process, but I mean, if it's found that the voting counting was unfair, then at that point, it's kind of necessary for the integrity of our country.
Hmm.
Because we can't just let people cheat. Like, as much as I agree with the policies of the left, I also know that they're cheating scum sometimes
We're all cheating
in terms of
scums.
the actual DNC company, or not company, the actual party,
What did you call this issue again? I already
uh,
forgot.
election grandstanding.
Okay, I was right. Oh, well, you know what? Just close enough. There we go. Perfect.
But anyway, and on the other side too, like I think it goes both ways, where
Hmm.
we obviously have no way to tell the exact process of the election.
Hmm.
So, and by the same coin that people who, think there's fraud shouldn't be shit on for thinking there's fraud, people who don't think it's fraud, when people, if they're not directly attacking somebody and they're like, "Hey, I think the reports of fraud are greatly exaggerated or not true," they shouldn't be attacked either.
Hmm.
I think either side grandstanding about their position is kind of bullshit, and it's annoying to see on my timeline. Even Twitter themselves, which this is the part that pisses me off. This is what inspired me to do this issue, right?
Hmm.
This inspired
Yeah,
Twitter
inspiring.
in tweets that suggest that there is voter fraud. Keep putting this little thing where it's like official reports suggest that this is untrue.
Oh yeah, that I remember that. That was
It's
funny.
fucking dumb as fuck that they do that.
They put those under Donald Trump's tweets.
Yeah, even though that's funny, it's also kind of fucked up.
I mean, he kinda is. But you
And
know
this
what?
this claim about the election has been disputed.
I'm not disputed my butt.
Perhaps for the tweets where he's like, "I won the election," then yeah, you could be like, "Yeah, no, he didn't." But for tweets where he's like, "There was voter fraud," and then it says, "No, there's not," that's a little
No.
fucked up.
No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, so it's just people who think their position is the exact right one and they just fucking bitch about it to anyone who's like, hey, I think there's fraud, and then the fucking people on the left are like, our sacred election knows our sacred election country knows what it's doing. We won
No, it
fair and
doesn't.
square. Hoes mad. Go cry into your fucking MAGA hats.
Can someone explain to me why I still see Trump 2020 flags? Like he lost. Get over
It's
it.
over.
It's
Get rid
over.
of them.
Oh,
Get your get
I
your
could
Trump
you not?
2024 flags.
I could you not? I went down the road a little bit from my house, and there was
Hmm.
someone with 27 Trump signs in their front yard.
That's a little overboard.
There were either signs, flags, all over the front yard and
Even
on
if
the
I
window.
supported Trump, I'd say that's a little overboard.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a
Jesus.
little
It's a
overboard.
little much, bud.
Yeah. Me and my friend went around our neighborhood and we counted 84 different Trump signs, not
Oh,
including the 27 from from that one house.
that's pretty intense.
Yeah, and there were like 7 Biden ones. I just think people didn't want to talk about Biden. There were so many Trump flags. Trump 2020.
Trump 2020, 2020,
Remember Lil Pump when he went on stage with Donald Trump and Trump called him Lil Pimp? Brings the guy on stage and you call him the wrong name. He's not even relevant. He hasn't been relevant since just like 2017.
What if you went and somebody had like a fucking Romney 2012 flag?
Mm,
But yeah, that's basically it. Like, don't grandstand in general, but with
hmm
the election specifically, it's ridiculous that people on the left are like, we won fair and square, even though it's kind of obvious that something happened. Like, even
Oh,
if it's not significant, it's kind of obvious that
yeah,
something occurred.
definitely something. I refuse to believe that this was 100% legit.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's about it. So, Andrew, let's both mute ourselves because I gotta go to the bathroom, and then when I get back, we'll transition right back into the show.
Okay, I gotta think about my issue because I forgot it.
Alright, Andrew, what's your next issue?
Jesus fuck, you scared the fuck out of me.
I told you we were gonna get right back to it,
You
just to make
didn't e-
editing easier.
you didn't even warn me. You were just like, "Hey, I'm back." You didn't even
I
give me that. You're
literally,
like,
I literally said, and leave this in the podcast, Jason, just because I want people to hear for the world how dumb Andrew is. Okay, I literally said exactly like the part that Jason hopefully cut out. I was like, all right, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. And when I get back, we're gonna transition right back into the show. And then I
mm-hmm.
left. I came back. I transitioned right back into the show, and you were like, "Whoa, what the fuck?"
Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna, I don't know. Usually when I argue with people, they're short as fuck. I usually just tell people, I'm gonna put you on the top shelf.
Yeah, I'm 6'3", so you can put me on the top shelf all you fucking want.
Damn, you really do make me the small guy. I need to grow like another four
Yeah, you
inches
are the
now.
fucking little guy. That's right, bitch.
Not only am I a twig, I'm also shorter than you.
You're damn right. Anyway,
It's,
what's your second issue?
um, I had it. I had an issue ready, but you went to the bathroom. Um, I should have just told the girl whatever my issue was.
You
Um,
should have just put it in chat the moment you remembered it.
fuck, you're right. I'm fucking stupid. Oh, okay. I came back to the idea. So earlier today, my issue is going to be editing playlists for music. That's my issue.
Editing music playlists.
Yes.
You gotta get better at snappy naming, because every time you give like some weird five word name, and I give you a better name immediately.
Yeah, because I'm stupid. I'm slow. But earlier today, right when you messaged me, I'm like, oh, I need to edit this playlist because I have like three of almost like a couple songs, two of every couple songs, and I had 1,000 songs on my playlist.
Interesting.
You know how many I went down to?
100.
I went down to 800, but that's 200 songs of duplicates that I cut out. It was so much work. It spent me 45 minutes just doing that.
You see, I listen to music on YouTube Premium now, and I guess I only started recently, so this probably contributes to it. But my music playlist is only 52 songs,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, my music playlist was 52 songs for about like 3 years. And then, you
and
know,
then suddenly you were like, ugh,
just
everything.
like July this year my Spotify went from 200 to 800.
I use Spotify for a time. Well, yeah, it's different because I keep switching main
Yeah,
music providers. Like, I used Spotify for a while, and then I used SoundCloud for a while, and now I'm using YouTube Premium and YouTube Music.
I use Spotify and YouTube Music. I use both.
Yeah, basically, YouTube Premium was kind of a no-brainer for me just because I had been wanting a premium music service again. Plus, no ads on YouTube and background listening is an amazing added benefit.
Yeah, I would
So
say, yeah,
basically,
YouTube.
the way I looked at it was $8 a month, or no, $9, $10 a month is what Spotify is, right? So I
Yeah.
basically looked at it like paying that $10 a month plus only an extra two to get ad-free YouTube and background YouTube.
Yeah, I'm someone that uses YouTube a lot, so that would be a great investment for me to get YouTube Premium.
Do you not have YouTube Premium currently?
Nope.
Now
Do
that I'm gonna
not.
have a consistently bigger paycheck, I might throw you on a family plan just to be a cool guy, so that you do the show with me.
Yeah, maybe. I'd love that.
Yeah, maybe I'll be
Make
a
me
nice
just
guy and do that, but I gotta
maybe.
I gotta figure out what kind of now that I've switched positions at my job, I'm not sure what my exact paycheck is gonna be every week. I have a decent idea, but I'm not exactly sure. But once I know for sure, then I'll know whether that will be financially viable.
Riley making a certain amount of money, now making slightly more money, potentially.
Potentially, because I have more hours, because I'm working in a different branch. Which, by the way, I want to point out, I was gonna bring this in as my issue, but I don't want to talk about like exactly what I do because I don't want to dox the company. My issue is about my work, but it's a bit easier to talk about without talking about what I do specifically. Uh, but they actually made me switch branches at work just like out of nowhere, which was kind of wild to me because it was an out of nowhere decision because the previous, or at least it was out of nowhere in terms of my big boss didn't tell any of the supervisors because I had scheduled extra hours for the next week on my program the day before they told me I was switching.
It was like,
Like I
whoa,
picked up hours, they put them on the schedule, and then the next day they were like, "Yep, you're switching."
dang, imagine.
But anyway, get back. Do you have anything else about
Mhm.
playlists? I hope you do.
Yeah, I do. So I have made like I want to say 8 different Spotify playlists. I have,
Yeah,
like 5, and I keep having to make the playlist about the same exact thing because I forget what songs I added to a playlist and what songs I didn't add to the playlist, and I
that
can't
makes
just
sense.
add them because I'm stupid. So I have 3 different playlists of songs about a girl. I have one playlist about I don't know. I have another playlist for turning up, and then I made another playlist for turning up, like if I were to ever go to a
Wait, did you
party.
make a playlist about a girl?
Yes, I did. I made a playlist about one girl, and
This
it
is
is,
you've
and
only
it
done this
is,
once.
and it is 60 songs that remind me of that one girl,
Like your current girlfriend or a past girlfriend or
a past girlfriend who may or may not have went to a mental hospital.
oh, that one. The crazy chick.
Crazy one.
Look,
And
I just want to if she ever listens to us or if any of her friends ever listen to this, I just want to say I'm mostly just fucking around. Like I know people end up in mental hospitals, they have legitimate like fuck issues they need to deal with. It's just the general concept of Andrew having a girlfriend that ended up in a fucking mental hospital is just funny. And it's a good thing to rib at him for. Nothing against the girl in particular. I'm sure she's fine, but it's just a funny thing to talk about.
Hey, she's not. I mean, she is, but not really.
Well, you're digging your own grave there, Andrew. I'm not gonna subscribe to that.
I
You can.
still care for her. That's the problem.
That's the pro. I mean, that ends up being the problem with any ex-girlfriend, really. If she's the one who broke up with you, or
Mhm.
if you just have some sort of attachment to her, where it's just like,
She,
man,
al- she also accused me of cheating. I didn't.
well, you cheat on her with me, of course.
Well, yeah, no dick.
Satire, satire, satire. He's 15. Satire.
Wait. Oh, wait. Oh no. I forgot. Why did that not click in my head? Just
That's
until you started saying satire, I'm like, what do
He's
you
a pretty
mean?
good.
And then you said he's
uh,
15. And I'm like, oh yeah, you're old.
What that reminds me of one of the best moments of this podcast ever when like Mo accidentally made like a sexual joke about you and I just kept repeating the phrase he's 14, he's 14, he's 14 and he was like, "Oh shit. Oh fuck no."
What happened? I feel like I remember this.
Yeah, you were there.
I'm
You were
sure
the
I was there.
subject.
Who's the one that said I went to Handland? I think that was you.
Wait, what about hand to land? What the fuck?
I don't know. You said something about me going to Handland.
Oh yeah. I don't remember what that was, but I do remember the phrase hand lands.
Yeah, I don't think anyone could forget the phrase Handland. And my Xbox UI says 915 and 914. That
Wow.
offends me. I'm offended. I'm buying a PS5.
Honestly, I've been a PlayStation and Nintendo guy for a long time, but this particular generation, I'm considering doing Series X if I do anything.
I'm considering a Series S
I'll be more
because it's
interested to see what
cheaper.
Nintendo's follow up is to the Switch,
If
since,
there's a follow up,
well, it's, I think it's been said that the Switch was just like a supplement for last generation and is not meant to be their console this generation, so they're gonna come out with something.
we will see, but I highly
Like
doubt that.
The Switch was just them fucking saving face for the Wii U.
It's just the saving grace. It's like, hold up, fuck, we fucked up, we
Hold
fucked
on,
up.
we're not making any money. We need to make a thing so that we make money.
We need to make a Wii U that's actually what the Wii U should be like.
God, imagine if the Wii was like the Switch.
Oh my god, I would have loved that. I would have brought my Wii U everywhere.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I'd
The
literally
Wii U
never
had so
leave my
many good
room.
games on it.
But I'm now all on the Switch.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can
No,
you
but
name
hold on.
one Wii U
Devil's
exclusive?
Third isn't on the Switch, okay? We need that game.
We need that game. Then we have all of them.
We need Devil's Third, and then we'll be fine.
Yep, we have all the Mario
Well, I think
games.
the only Nintendo games that aren't on the Switch as of right now that were on the Wii U were like, it was Star Fox Zero,
Yeah, that.
that one, and then there was something else.
I don't think there really was anything else.
There was one other thing. There's one
What?
other main Nintendo title that was on the Wii U that did not get ported.
Wind Waker HD.
I guess Kirby and the
Um,
Rainbow Curse?
is anyone complaining about that?
I mean,
Did
it's a good game from what I've heard. People liked it.
I didn't like it. The Wonderful 101.
Wonderful
That's.
101 is on Switch
Oh
and
wait,
on
never mind. Yeah,
PS4
you're
and
right.
shit. Yeah.
Right. Forgot. Um. Uh. Mario 3D World technically isn't on it
Yeah, that's
yet,
coming. That's
but that's
coming,
coming.
though. We're confirmed that that's coming. Pikmin 3 is also confirmed.
Pikmin 3. I want Pikmin 3. I'm gonna, I'm gonna buy that one day again.
Speaking of video games, Andrew, remember that YouTube channel that we have?
Oh yeah.
When are we gonna do that?
I don't know. Whenever I find time,
Well, hurry up.
my guy. It is like the most busy time of the year right now.
It's the most busiest
Horrible
time
time of
of
the
the
year.
year. But you got anything else about playlists here?
My ex has been playing her Christmas playlist since October,
Well,
since Halloween.
you're not allowed to utter the word Christmas or do anything related to it until after Thanksgiving. That is the
I don't know.
rule.
This year, November was fair game to me.
No, 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 no. No Christmas until after Thanksgiving.
I mean, usually, yeah, that's how I am, but like this year, no.
When are they gonna start selling the fucking eggnog at the local store? I want eggnog. I
Have
want
they
to go to
not
the
been selling
store.
eggnog?
Not at my corner store. I could probably go to like
Mm,
some grocery store and get it,
Walmart.
but sometimes they sell it at
We
the corner
are.
store, but I guess it's closer to the holidays that they do that.
Uh,
I know I want some fucking eggnog, dude. Eggnog is so good.
uh,
Eggnog is like liquid fucking gold. I want to.
I've never had eggnog.
What?
I've never had
And
eggnog.
imagine liquid heaven. Eggnog.
I'm trying to imagine what liquid heaven would be like.
The best thing that could ever be inserted into your throat, liquid.
If I just know if my name was Ian, it would be a different answer than what I have.
What
Maybe.
about Ian? The what? What
Nothing,
is that
nothing,
supposed to
nothing,
mean?
nothing, nothing. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Um. Hey,
Ian's gay,
Jason,
right?
can you timestamp this real quick so I can send it to Ian? Thank you.
Timestamp. Timestamp Jason. That's what
Well,
you
I mean,
say.
Jason's editing, so he has to listen. So go
Good
ahead and
point,
just
good point,
put
good
down a little
point, good point, good
timestamp
point, good
so
point,
I can
good
send it
point,
to
good
Ian.
point. Can't wait to see on my Twitter at whatever my
Ian
at
doesn't have
is.
Twitter anymore.
Wait, what? That's like the website that suits him the most. Besides like Tumblr.
Unless he has like a secret Twitter. Under anything that I know about, he doesn't have any Twitter.
Oh,
Except for like his King Lilligan account from 3 years ago that has no tweets on it that I found.
that was him.
You didn't know that Ian was King Lilligan? What the fuck?
No, I
What?
thought it was someone else.
No! That's how I know him, because he was King Lilligan.
Holy fuck, you're kidding. Oh my god.
No! That was Ian, dude. You don't remember the Daddy Weasel song? That was, of course, Ian. You can
I
hear it in the
remember that one.
voice.
I think I remember that.
He's erased. I'm so sad that he's erased the Daddy Weasel song from existence.
Oh my god,
I really need that.
it's been 4 years since I first found out who Michael was. And it's been like 2 years since he streamed.
I know. It's been a while since our buddy Michael has
Hey
done
Michael,
anything.
instead of, doing college and work, you should stream Pokemon again.
Yeah, you should.
Just like a one-off stream
Michael
that
should come on this
only me and Riley.
podcast. I'm pretty sure I invited him and he said no.
Aw, I think you did.
I invited him to some podcast and he
I
said
know you
no.
did. I
It
know
might
you
have been
did.
Pokemon Variety Hour, but I definitely invited Michael to a
I
podcast.
swear I remember you doing that. I
Let
remember I
me let me let
left.
me look up Kitsu in my fucking DM list.
I remember I left Discord for a while, and what Michael's server became your server. So yeah, at
Michael's
least that's what
server
I
was
believe.
my server?
I believe that's is that not what happened? Because I remember I left Discord, I came back, and it was originally Michael's server, but then I seen Michael had his goodbye thing, and then
What,
it became
Destiny
you.
Bond?
I don't remember.
Are you in Destiny Bond?
No, I'm not. It was Michael's old. It was his first Discord server with Tyler,
Oh, I made
Jenny.
him. No, no, no. I made him a server afterwards.
Yeah, I know
Like when he
that
deleted
one.
his
The
original server,
Mound,
I made him one.
the Mound, or whatever it was called. Michael the Pokemon unofficial official Discord server.
Yeah, but hold on. I'm trying to find Michael. I gotta scroll up a lot because he might have deleted his account because I can't. I didn't find it under Kitsu.
Nah, it still exists because it's on mine.
I'm just gonna scroll up in Destiny Bond until I find back when he was actually in the server.
I like under my notes, I put big friendly mans. This is the beginning of your legendary conversation with Kitsu. I wonder what he's up to now.
Michael, he's probably just living life, you know?
Yeah, that's how I found out about Danganronpa. And then had a problem with watching that. Still do. Every year I watch that around November. It's a
What,
tradition.
you mean Michael's Danganronpa playthrough?
No, just the anime for Danganronpa.
Oh, I know the Game Grumps started playing it recently. I've been watching
Yeah.
that.
Oh, I think I remember what my original issue was supposed to be. I found it out because I was about to start scrolling through Twitter, and I'm
I
mad
still have an
now.
issue to do. I'm just kind of I
You sh-
forgot, and now I'm
you
I'm
should do the issue of Jake Paul
why?
because
I don't have any.
he called out literally everyone after he knocked out that one guy, that one basketball
I don't
player.
know shit about that.
He called out. Okay, let's see. He called out Des Bryant, Juju Smith Schuster, Joe Biden, tagged Joe Biden, tagged real Donald Trump, called out Kanye West, called out Ellen,
Interesting.
called out Paris Hilton. Hold on, who's this? Called out a two-time Olympic champion.
Also interesting.
Then called out Rob Gronkowski. Then called out LeBron James. Then called, or no, he didn't call it Snoop Dogg. Then again calling out that MMA fighter Conor McGregor. So
Who?
you know Conor McGregor.
No, I don't know
You
that.
don't know Conor McGregor?
No. Okay, I found Kitsu.
Jesus Christ, that was a long time I was scrolling.
All right. How do I access his profile?
I don't know.
We have no friends in common. How do I get to the DM? Kitsu
I don't know why, but I always had an issue spelling his name, and I don't know why.
message. Okay, there we go.
We've talked about Michael more times on this podcast than I can count.
All right, I don't see it. I could have sworn I had invited Michael at some point, but I can't. But anyway, regardless of that, my second issue is about my job is telemarketer abuse.
I wonder what this is about.
So I think it's become a societal fact that telemarketers suck, you know.
Mm.
But I used to think that was true just because, I followed what society said. I never really had any experience with telemarketers, but now I've been a telemarketer for a good 5 or 6 months.
It's
And
about
I
six
go
months.
some around there.
Jesus Christ, I
And
thought it's
I
only
go
been
into
like
the office, I know the people, I see all of my other fellow coworkers, and telemarketers, the news flash guys, telemarketers are just human beings that have a job that they have to work and do.
mm,
So when you somebody you pick up the phone and it's a telemarketer and they're like, "Hey, you want to buy this thing?" and you're like, "Fuck you! You you've you've hurt the feelings of a real man, of a real human, not of a robot."
you call someone and you're like, "Hey, can you buy this thing?" Fuck off, you stupid piece of little shit! I'll
No,
put my
that literally
fingers.
happens. It's like they're
Mhm.
like, "Take me off your fucking list. I'm never gonna buy what you're selling." Rah 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 rah. And the thing is, I think people don't really get the fact that we're not directly we're not the fucking CEOs sitting at the top of the company we're trying to sell you. We're just employees. We do what we're
Mhm.
asked to do on a daily basis. We get fucking paid and we move on.
Mhm.
And that's what we need to do in life. And you being rude is just it's just a we deal with it every day, but it's just kind of why? You know? Like, if you don't want the thing, just tell them that. They're gonna rebuttal you a couple times because it's their job.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure you don't want the thing? Are you sure you don't want the thing? It's a very good thing.
Yeah, and then
Studies have shown that
eventually,
it
if you
cures
say no
cancer.
enough, they'll stop. Or you just respectively, okay, this is tough. I think most people know this. I think this is a generally known fact, but for those who don't, telemarketers have to maintain do not call lists. So literally, if you don't want to be called, all you gotta do is respectfully ask, "Hey, I don't want this thing. Can you take me off your list?" And we have to be like, "Sure, we can do that." And then we do it, and then we never call you again. But here's the kicker, though.
Mm-hmm.
When I don't know how most companies do it, but in my particular position, when we take somebody off the list, we have to be like, "Hey, can you please verify the telephone number you'd like to stop receiving calls at?" And the number one response, Andrew, you want to guess what it is?
You can see the number right in front of you. Just take it off.
No, it's, well, yeah, something like that, but it's like the number that you called. Fuck you, okay? Fuck you. I have to re-ask you to verify. It's in my fucking scripts. It's my job to ask you that. There's no need to be snarky.
No need to be a smartass, or what my mom would say.
Yeah,
No need to be an
duh.
Andrew.
Yeah, no need to no need to be an Andrew, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
just it's a little silly. It's a little bit silly, but
My mom has
yeah,
called
just
me a
remember,
lot of
just remember
things.
next time you get a telemarketing call, if you can even ask, like, a question or two to verify that you're human,
To
and
verify that you're human.
if it's a question, if they answer those questions and they're obviously a human, don't be a dick to them. Just be respectful. You don't even have. I'm not saying you have to buy from telemarketers. I'm just saying be respectful when you say no. Don't be like, "Fuck you, buddy. Take me off your list. Fuck you. The fuck off." It's funny because I'm swearing at a telemarketer.
Uh-huh.
Even the ones who pull pranks are fine. Like, those are funny. Like, I was about to give an example, but that would give away what company I work at, what I'm selling. But basically, I have a lot of people who will, like, give me troll answers to shit, and that'll make me laugh. And those are fine because they're not being rude; they're just being funny. But the people who are like directly like, "Hey, fuck you, dude," like, I'm not the company that I'm selling. I'm not them. I'm just an employee to them. That's like if you
Mm-hmm.
don't like Walmart, you go up to the fucking greeter and you're like, "Hey, fuck you, buddy. I hate Walmart."
I
I
go to
mean,
Kmart.
okay. I'm just a greeter. Like,
Okay. Funny story about Walmart and Kmart actually
go
is
ahead.
when I was younger, I knew the difference between Walmart and Kmart, but I also lived next to the store and it was Circle K. It was just a big K that was red in a circle. I'm like, oh yeah, that's Kmart.
It's Kmart, yeah, of course.
It wasn't Kmart. It was a corner store, but I thought it was Kmart.
That makes sense. That's a mistake easily made.
Other fun fact, I used to call watermelons cherries.
That's a little less of an easy mistake to make.
Or no, I think it went. I called watermelons apples, apples cherries, and I called cherries cherries.
That's a little silly, but
I was like
yeah.
three,
Moral of
okay?
the story for both of my issues today: just don't be an asshole. Like,
Just don't be a
that's what it all
dick.
boils down to. Just don't be a fuckhead.
Don't be a dick, be a pussy.
Let's not. No.
I like how you noticed that I forgot whatever to say. I was gonna be like, oh yeah, what was the issue again? And you just like, I'll put it myself.
Yeah, I just did it myself. But
I am not reliable.
I think we're about at the end of our show here. We're over an hour. I don't know how long we were gone for, but I think we'll hit the hour mark.
What's this gonna be 59:59?
That'd be pretty silly if that was the case.
Well,
But Andrew, this is a particularly important question because I don't think I even know anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Where can our listeners find you on the internet?
Okay. You can find me on Twitter at. Now, I'm gonna have to probably explain this one because I did change
Yeah,
my Twitter
yeah,
ad.
you're gonna need to explain that to me first of all because I didn't
Okay,
know why you did it.
okay. So let me explain. So one, I decided that I don't want to go. I mean, I still keep liking going under the name Andrew, but I've also been testing out the new username that I've been using, the Angel from Hell, and then occasionally having to put a zero at the end of it. Now you may question, why do I never put an A? Because the at signs the A. So it's Angel from Hell.
What, do you want me to
So
start calling you fucking Angel on the podcast?
no, do not start calling me Angel. I don't want to be start called
It's
Angel yet.
it's almost funnier to me to call you Angel.
I've wanted many aliases into my life. The most feminine one so far has been Jamie. Angel might be a little more than that.
No, Angel's actually like
I know, I've
I
been
think
told
Angel as a
this.
name is by I think Angel as a name is primarily a male thing.
I know, and I think that's so weird. Because I'm like, oh no, I would name my daughter that, not my
The
son.
guy named Angel, there was a guy named Angel in Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
I don't know what that is at all.
You don't know what Buffy the Vampire Slayer is? I've never seen it, but I've at least heard of it, and I know the character Angel exists. But anyway, the Ngul from Hell.
Uh-huh. With usually
That's
zero,
your Twitter.
it's my Twitter and my SoundCloud that I'm never gonna use because I'm very very sloppy when it comes
Even
to
I
making
have a song
songs.
in my SoundCloud. It's very low quality, but it's
You do.
there.
I
I
am working
do.
on it. The last time I wrote a song and I
I have a
actually
parody
finished it.
song about the coronavirus.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be. I'm sure you had that one song that I'm thinking of, but I'm
What?
pretty
Oh no,
sure
that's
you.
that's on somebody else's SoundCloud.
That's on
That's not
someone
on
else's.
mine.
I like how you know what song I'm talking about without me even having to say it.
Wait, are you talking about the chinchilla or the yo ho thing?
Yo ho.
Oh, okay. Because there are two
Two.
embarrassing songs in my internet life that I'll never escape from. I have to verify which one.
Oh, imagine. I don't have anything on my SoundCloud. I'm working on it because my friend made me a beat to use, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I'll get to that. But the most recent song I wrote was about my ex. Definitely not stuck up on her. Definitely not. Definitely.
Definitely not. Look, I've had a hard time writing YouTube scripts, so I understand writing is hard.
Writing is hard, especially when you gotta make words rhyme.
Oh
Like, what
yeah,
the fuck
definitely.
rhyme? Like, have you ever just come across a word that you don't know what the fuck can rhyme with anything? Like, I found out the word stupid has like one word that rhymes with it.
What's the word?
Cupid.
Uh, but
I can It's easier to rhyme the word orange with stuff than Cupid. Or stupid.
but what was I gonna say?
I don't know, you're tired as fuck.
I am tired, and I'm also hot, so I really want to get off this so I can turn my air conditioner on. But as for where you can find me, you find me on Twitter at Riley Tweets. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Riley Streams, where I'm going to be streaming some more variety of stuff. I've streamed some Among Us recently, which I wanted Andrew to join me for, but he was too busy playing fucking Madden.
I don't know, I don't get Discord notifications on my phone. It's either I get all of them from everything and I have one Discord server that pings me every 2 seconds, or I just get none. I can't do it like how I'd could on my own phone, where I would
Alright,
only
so now
get
I know I gotta
DMs.
Snapchat you. By the way, did you block me on actual phone?
No, I got a new phone.
Oh, okay, because you went straight to voicemail, so I was like, did he fucking block me?
That phone also might be disabled now. It's not disabled yet, but it's going to be soon.
Okay, well, I can get your new number later then, but
Speaking of
anyway,
which, I'm gonna pull that phone out right now.
epic.
Oh yeah, you did call me. You
I
called me
did.
twice.
I called you because I thought the first time it fucked up because you went straight to voicemail, and sometimes my phone just does that. So I
Then
tried again, and then it happened again, and I was like, fuck.
just did my principal send me a message? Oh
Uh-oh.
no. Oh no.
But
I will
anyway,
deal with
Twitch,
that tomorrow.
there's my YouTube, which is currently Riley Brooks. I plan to change it. I just haven't gotten the chance yet because I'm gonna try to brand myself under just Riley for now.
Just Riley.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna change my YouTube channel to like Riley Plays or maybe just Riley. We'll see what I do. But
Riley B's Riley.
Riley Briley,
Riley Briley.
Riley Briley. But
Riley Briley fucks Kylie.
I wish.
I think Kanye would get mad at you. Is Kylie the one that dates?
What, Kylie Jenner? No.
I don't
Kanye
know.
dates Kim Kardashian.
Oh, I was close.
Were
Kim
you?
K. Kim K. Close enough to.
Kylie J.
Yeah, definitely. That's close.
Close. Yeah, it's okay.
They
It's
both start with the
maybe.
letter K. It'd be like messing up. Um, I can't say that. Never mind.
I wasn't even thinking Kylie Jenner. I was just thinking of females in general because Kylie was a female name. So I was like, I wish I fucking fucked Kylie. I don't even know who Kylie is.
Kylie, just Kylie.
I've
Oh
known a couple
yeah,
girls named Kylie in my
I
life.
know Kylie
I had a crush on a girl named Kylie like in middle school.
in middle school.
Might have even been late elementary.
Middle school was the first time I cried over a girl. She's been on this podcast.
You cried over Alex?
Yes, I did. I even
Oh
I even
man.
told Michael about it.
Wait, so you were dating Alex back when you were both like 11?
In sixth grade.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, I know. It's so weird. This girl has constantly been
You
entangled in
two
my
seem like
life.
a good fit though to me.
That we really are not. I want you to tell that to Alex, and she will go off on you for about
Laugh.
40 minutes.
Laugh is what she'll do. She'll be
She
like,
will
ha,
laugh.
ha 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 ha.
She'll laugh because she dates my best friend that
Uh-oh.
isn't named Riley.
Good. Thank you for clarifying.
Hmm.
God.
There
Okay,
you
thank
go.
you for listening to Largest Issue of the Galaxy. I've been Riley.
I've been Andrew, and I'm currently flapping my arms like they're wings. I'm a bird. Walk.
And by the way, the show will be coming out on Thursdays now.
Wait, what?
Yes, we're gonna record it on Mondays still, so there's no change for you, but it's gonna come out on Thursdays. So the episode goes up on Thursday. You have the entire weekend to vote, and then we record Monday night, and that's how it's gonna go.
Okay, but why Thursday?
Because that gives Jason some time to do the episode.
Sometime.
Because we used to do record Monday, comes out Tuesday, and that's not a fast enough turnaround for him because he actually puts effort into his editing.
Yeah, and he has. Does he have school? I'm pretty sure he
Yeah, he has
does.
school. But yeah,
Nerd.
anyway, with that being said, see you next Thursday.